the GOAT
The
yesterday.
goat? What does that mean?
Greatest of all time.
Okay.
Because you did your rector job, and then you also did Margaret's job yesterday.
Yeah, poor so Margaret was not well yesterday, and the really unfortunate thing is that meant she missed the Advent Taizé service, which she introduced into St. Andrews and put so much work into. And so that was a real shame that she wasn't able to be there to lead that service.
Yep. And then she had then you did the Christian learning yesterday.
Yes.
Luckily, you had something up your sleeve.
Yeah, I did. That was really lucky.
And then luckily, Margaret was meant to lead yesterday, right? So now she has something up her sleeve.
Oh, that's
she doesn't have to prepare for when it next comes up.
Yeah.
So, but Margaret, keep her in your thoughts and prayers. She's just got one of the many seasonal illnesses that are going around. And apparently, what I've heard is because we spent so much time masked that we all the viruses and things are coming thick and fast at us.
Right. So, I mean, in a way, it's good to get, from a clergy point of view, get these things over with before Christmas rather than in the midst of them. But I just want to give a shout out to Liz Dean, who helped lead the cantering last night at the Advent Taizé, and to all the team, Margaret's Taizé team, who made that service happen. It was really good working with them. Okay, did you have something?
I did. So yesterday I spent all day with Sonia Lubomirsky and the How of Happiness. And speaking of goats, she is the greatest of all time writers and researchers on the field of happiness and well-being. And so I was writing about her in my chapter on psychology, the cognitive and social sciences. But I think what I wanted to share this morning is the importance of religion in terms of our well-being. And so she said, if you aren't part of a religious community, it's worth recommitting yourself to a. I just read it to you.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds really interesting.
Practicing religion and spirituality. I had considered leaving this section blank, as most people who are religious or spiritual have a pretty good idea of how to observe their faith. But perhaps a few suggestions can galvanize someone who is uncertain, at a loss, or feeling despondent and inert. I'll start with a brief list and expand on a couple of strategies in detail. For today, you need to choose only one activity to try. Join or recommit to a temple, church, or mosque, a spiritual program, or a Bible study group. Set as your goal attending a religious service once a week or even daily. Spend 15 minutes every day reading a spiritually themed or religious book, flipping through volumes of affirmations, listening to spiritual radio programs, or watching a religious show. Volunteer for a faith-based charity. Finally, learn about other religions by doing research at the library or on the web, or by talking to friends and acquaintances about their faith. Not only will you be enlightened and perhaps stirred to try something new, but you may end up building or strengthening friendships.
Excellent.
But she talks about the benefits of belonging to faith communities, which is, the things that most of us know, that community, support from the community, support from God, meaning and purpose, the experience. It was interesting. She said that you matter, which was the subject of my last sermon, not yesterday's, but the sermon before. And this again, basically it, in this sense of that we don't live lives of emptiness.
Yeah.
So
that's really
it's really interesting. It's at the very end of her book. This is not a religious book on the whole, and it's maybe 5, 6, 7 pages on the importance of practicing religion and spirituality,
which is what we're doing right now.
Yes, indeed. This could be your 15 minutes of practicing faith. Is anybody with us this morning? Or are we on mute?
And then
all these horrible things happen. We need to refresh.
Okay, I am refreshing. Let's see if any.
We're not there. How about the little circle refresh?
Okay.
Instead of going to Facebook, go to the circle.
Where's that?
Right here. That little one. Yeah, I guess we're not there.
That's weird.
We not connected. Let me look at my phone. My phone's not here.
Okay, I'll check on my phone.
So what? Should I just start?
Yeah, you start and let me just see what's going on.
I also want to give a shout out to Harriet, who did coffee hour at the 8 o'clock service, because I've had a very French breakfast this morning of a nice cup of coffee.
No, we don't seem to be there.
And on a croissant. Oh.
I don't know what.
Do you think we need to? But Looks like two people are with us somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. So we may be disconnected from Facebook.
Okay.
I don't know.
I will get going. What am I doing?
I don't know what to do about this. I wonder whether we should go out and come back in.